Hello, my name is Sean. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create a simple logo by using Photopea. You can use the same process to create a logo by using Photoshop. We're going to go to File, select New, and I'm going to make sure that my logo is going to be a 2K size, which is HD, Super HD. Okay, you can make it 4K if you like. Let's make it 4K. Okay, we can always downgrade it a bit. Yeah, let's select create. Next, we are going to use the new layer icon to create a new layer and hide the background layer. With the new layer selected, I'm going to use the rectangle tool and hold down my left click on my mouse. Then I'm going to select custom shapes. I'm going to drop down the list here and I'm going to scroll all the way down to find a shape that I like. So you can select any shape of your choice. Let's use that one. I'm going to use that one. Now, if I click and drag, you can see that the shape that I'm adding here is quite squashed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold the shift key down to basically increase the size in proportion. So I've got a perfect circle here. Then I'm going to use the move tool and place my logo to the location I'm happy with. Next, I'm going to use the path select tool. I'm just going to hold the left click on my mouse there and then select the direct select tool. Now I'm going to select the shape and I'm just going to manipulate this little bit. Okay, select that one. Okay, just going to focus only on one side here. And then once I've done that, I'm just going to right click and select rasterize the layer. Now I have rasterized the layer. I can use the select tool here, the rectangle select tool, and I can click and drag to select half of the shape. So I'm happy with this section here. Okay. And I'm going to right click now. I'm going to select cut, create layer by copy. Okay. So now I have created this layer. Now I can hide this layer. Okay. And with this layer now selected, I'm going to right click and select duplicate layer. And with a new layer now, I'm going to go to edit. I'm going to select transform, and then I'm going to select flip horizontal. Then I'm going to use the move tool and I'm going to basically move this shape to the right hand side. And I can use the arrows on my keyboard to basically put it into the right position. So now I know that the shape both sides are looking exactly the same. I'm happy with this. I'm going now to select, by holding the shift key down, I'm going to select both of these layers. I'm going to right click, I'm going to select merge layers. Now this layer is no longer needed. So I'm going to click and drag it to the trash can to delete it. Okay, and then I'm going to double click here on the text and I'm going to call this logo shape. Next, I'm going to put the text. Now my logo is 2D1. 2D1. I'm going to use the move tool here. I'm going to use the edit and then I'm going to select free transform and then click and drag to increase the size of the text. Another way to do it is you can actually select the text layer. With the text layer selected, we are going to select here the text panel, the character panel, and then we can actually click and drag here or just manually change the numbers here to increase or reduce the font size. Next, I'm just going to change the font style. So I'm just going to select something different. Happy with this. And with the move tool selected, I'm just going to move this right below it. Now I've got my shape and I've got my text. Now I'm going to apply some, let's hide that. I'm going to apply some styles. So I'm going to double click here on the side of the text, not the actual text, on the side of the text to generate the layer style window. Now I'm going to apply some drop shadow. I'm going to select here and I'm going to select the distance here and the spread and maybe the size a little bit. Okay. So next I'm going to apply gradient over, let's say, outer glow. And I'm just going to change the color to maybe, let's see, maybe something like that. Okay, I will do. And I'm just going to change from screen to normal. And then I'm going to spread a little bit and then increase the size a little bit. And I can also add some noise here as well. Let's increase the size a little bit. Okay, so I'm happy with this. Now I can always apply some bevel here. Let's see how it's going to look with the bevel. Give a little bit of time to render. Okay, so let's take the bevel off. Okay, so I'm just going to go click OK now. And I'm going to right click here. I'm going to select layer style, select copy. Then I'm going to go to the logo shape, right click, layer style, and select paste. And now I've got exactly the same uh, style applied into my shape. I'm going to use the move tool here, and I can actually put this maybe right in the middle. Okay, you can play around with things. Okay, or I can put it here, or I'm just going to put it there actually. Yeah, this looks better. Okay, so now I've done my logo. I can actually go to image, and then I'm going to select trim. When I select trim, it's going to basically remove any excess from the surrounding of the logo. Now I'm going to go to File and select Save as PSD so I can actually do further edits in the future. Let's create a new folder. I'm going to call it 2D1 logo. I'm just going to call it logo PSD. Click Save. Now I'm going to go to File and select Export As, and I'm going to select Export as PNG and click Save. So I've got export this as PNG. So I'm going to go now to my documents. Click on the documents. 2D1 logo. My actually export, it went to my downloads. So I'm just going to change that to PNG. And I'm just going to copy this from here. Cut it from here. Go to my documents and paste it here. Okay, so I've got my logo now. Now, the next thing, in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you how to animate this logo. Hope you've learned something new today. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.